Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sammy Snake Racing YouTube channel, and welcome to another lap guide in the latest time trial, which is in the Chevrolet Corvette CX.R VGT concept. Now this is going to be a very tricky lap guide to Master Gold, as currently at the moment only the top 500 players have managed to achieve the gold time, which stands I believe at about a 106.7. So I thought it would be beneficial to do a lap guide and help you get those 2 million credits with my lap, which is currently P7 in the world. Okay, let's jump in and see what needs to be done to get those 2 million credits. A little tip here: on your second and third laps your tyres warm up, so you'll probably do a faster lap on the second or third lap. Your first braking marker for turn 1 is this foreboard. I want you to brake in a straight line, and as you start to turn the car in, trail off the brakes, and I want you to V this off. I want you to go to the middle of the track, get it rotated, lift and coast up into third gear, and then squeeze the throttle gently as you straighten the car up. This is when you notice you have more grip in the second or third lap, when the tyres start to warm up. Now head straight back over to the left hand side, and just before this red and white curb, that's when you want to start applying the brakes. I want you to try and get down to a speed of 80 miles an hour for this apex, and again get it rotated and pointing in the right direction before being aggressive with the accelerator. Now keep over to the left hand side, and your next braking marker is this 2 board. Now I don't want you to be hard on the brakes here, no more than 50%. I want you to shave off the speed to about 110 miles an hour and get as close to that sausage as you can before being aggressive on the accelerator in third gear. Now keep over to the right hand side, and the next braking marker is this shadow that's directly underneath the bridge. Brake just on that or just before. I want you to trail brake into this corner at first before lifting and coasting for the second half of the apex, and then shift into third gear and accelerate out, making sure we use all of the track with our right tyres over this curve. Now this next corner is quite a difficult one to get right. I think it's better to brake earlier than later, so I want you to use this 3 board just here. I want you to brake slightly earlier and make sure that you're not on the brakes as you hit the apex. So brake momentarily up to 100%, then lift off, coast, and then accelerate aggressively just as you're passing that sausage curve. If you want to set a good lap time, you need to be committed for that corner. Now your next braking marker is either the end of the curb or this white line, depending on how brave you're feeling. Brake in a straight line, but head over to the right hand side of the track. What you're aiming to do is get your left tyres over the red and white curb for the first part of the chicane, and then your right tyres over the red and white curb for the second part of the chicane, whilst balancing the throttle. Now the next braking marker, or lifting and coasting depending on what you want to do, is that bridge. Lift off and then dab on the brake and keep a narrow line, but put some acceleration inputs to maintain your momentum. Keep over to the left hand side and then brake right as you see that grey part of the curb before the red and white strips. Now aim to get the nose of the car into the apex and use the camber before getting on the accelerator in third gear for that corner. Now your final brake marker is the grey part before the red and white curb, again on the right hand side here. Brake in a straight line, get it down to first gear and try and get as close to the sausage as you can. I miss it slightly here, and then change straight into third gear and balance the throttle at about 90% for quite a while down the straights before getting fully on the accelerator to avoid the wheel spin. And that was good enough for a 104.8. Now let's watch that one more time from the chase cam perspective with kilometers an hour. So my 3 tips for this particular time trial, which I really enjoyed, to be honest. I'm not sure whether most others will agree, because I think it will be quite difficult, would be lifting and coasting around the corners really helps to get the car turning in the right direction. It doesn't like trail braking a lot, and it doesn't like early acceleration, which ties into my next tip: being patient. Wait until the car is pointing in the straight line before getting on the accelerator. And then braking earlier is always going to be better than braking late, particularly in this combination, as it's more about the exit speeds, to be honest. But to be honest, those are all the tips I can give you. Hopefully this lap guide will help you to get those 2 million credits and persuade you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So that's it. Good luck, guys. I wish you all the best. But from the Racing Snake, it's over and out. Take care, and thanks for watching.